guys, what's up? Single Nation 98 here, and I am in Virginia Beach on vacation.
What's going on, my Petshoppers and video gamers? This is Littlest Pet Shop here.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ike and Snake, and sorry if I sound a little weird. I actually caught a cold yesterday, so yeah.
Hello everyone, this is Wing RS28, and I just got back from watching Guardians of the Galaxy, and wow, that was some amazing film I just saw. I mean, yeah.
Hello everybody, this is Downloads Bacon. I know 7 days is so long without me, but I'm here. You got your dosage of bacon.
Greetings everyone, this is CC Trainor-Ling.
And James and Rocky, they could not make it today. They had things they had to do. So, without further ado, let's go right into the plot. So, the plot here is that after Sunil becomes a hero to save the raccoons of City Park by facing down an escaped cobra, he must decide whether or not to stay to be their king or turn to his friends at Littlest Pet Shop. First positive, not really going to go much into detail with it. I'm just going to say Sunil, and you guys probably know why. Anyone have any positives or want to elaborate?
Sure, I'll elaborate. I like the whole scenario where they didn't avoid the... Here's what the scenario is. Usually, when it comes to pretty much anyone pretty much being revered as a hero or a god in tribes, usually have the power go to their heads or completely forget about their friends or family. Not here. Sunil likes it at first, but then realizes that he misses his friends and wants them to be here. And I thought that was really nice, and it did skyrocket this episode into a very interesting episode for me. Anyone else want to elaborate on that?
On Sunil, no, I think that's basically what I was about to say, because Sunil really got like a lot of character development in this one, and I think it helped him out a lot.
Yeah.
Because he just wanted to be inside and was just afraid of being outdoors. I mean, he probably still is since it's Sunil. But, no, I mean he learned to just like there was a lot of development, like basically on both sides, Sunil and the pets. But for Sunil, I just really like that there is a connection between all of them, and it comes off as pretty nice, pretty sweet.
Yeah. I mean, my other positive I like to add there is it's just the fact that the way that Sunil just wants to, is the way that he actually like does show more of how he's very fearless whenever he encounters like the cobra, like when he saved those raccoons there. I mean, because you know how the natural instincts go, the fact that cobras and mongoose are more enemies than they would, and they have a big rift like in real life, and this shows in here too. And the fight scene actually was actually handled pretty well, and I actually liked it. The fact, I mean, not too gory, but it's just like it has the right balance just to see like how funny and even like a bit tense it was. So yeah.
Yeah, I just love the fact that he was afraid of avocados.
Yeah.
And quiet jazz music. That's a bit weird for dry jazz music. I mean, I don't mind it, but
That just relaxes me, but I didn't know he was afraid of that.
I guess it was just a little
Scared?
Wait, what else was he afraid of? Does anybody remember? Because I thought it was just hilarious.
Loud noise. Loud
Creatures
noise.
with 6 more legs,
I think
curtains,
it was-
avocados, and quiet jazz music.
Curtains? Really?
Curtains.
Oh my god.
What about avocados?
Boy, he's like goes to
Think of
Subway
the
to
avocado.
fucking out.
Avocados. Oh.
Just starts yelling. Oh, sorry. I could go on for like joking, but other positives, guys, that you got here.
I actually like the comedy aspect. I mean, it has to do with just how the basics are like are actually in their hilarious in their hilarious hijinks of trying to capture the cobra. I mean, the part when like Fisher Basic was about to find the cobra in the largest ever pet shop. When he saw that the cobra was missing, he just started shouting, "Cobra! Cobra! Cobra! Cobra!"
And even the biscuits is gonna do it too. Her makeup, our makeup. Like father, like daughter.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I still love
I've
that
got
line.
another positive.
Yeah.
I like the irony in this episode. Like there were a bunch of moments, but in the beginning when Sunil says, "When have I ever been afraid something bad would happen to me?" And then all the pets list all the times he's done just that.
They're like, yeah, and this
Yeah.
this episode.
Yeah. And then in the middle of the episode, when Sunil goes missing, Blythe tells the pets not to panic, and then she tells them Sunil's missing, and the pets panic anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Doesn't
just
this
like
story sound familiar? I'm just kidding. So,
Don't panic. Blah blah blah. Ah! Yeah.
Minka definitely has the best freak out.
Yeah.
It's hyperactive, but very.
Yeah, well, it's Minka. What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Love it. I still love what's it called? What else was there? Besides
There
the
was an animation error that I noticed in the beginning of the episode, 1.5 minutes in. Russell says, "Okay, so no more chanting. What else can we do?" But if you notice the window behind them, the rain is like frozen in time or something, and the
Yeah.
drops are in midair. So I think it's an animation error because before and after that, the rain on the window is going normally.
No. Here's the thing, though. Someone did do something about it. They cast stop. They
Stop
cast
raining now.
Yeah, it's like
Stop rain.
you know, coming from the fact that I'm an animation like student, I mean, I could totally notice this error at that point where the range just the stop is like, shouldn't just go down to. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah. I guess it's budget cuts. I don't know. Or,
No, it just happens. I've noticed a few.
yeah,
in the
yeah.
show.
Continuity errors. I mean, yeah, they're bound to happen. I mean, yeah.
It's there. It's
Yeah.
a show, a Flash. What can you?
Yeah.
But what's it called? Another positive that I had. I did like Steve the Cobra though. I know it comes off a little weird, but like just the fact that his name is Steve is just still.
I am Steve.
I am Steve. Yeah. Yes.
First that.
So speaking of Steve, you know, the way like Steve and Cornelius sort of interact, it kind of reminds me of the Calvin and Hobbes like pouncing like encounters when Calvin was just running his own business, and then Hobbes just like pounced him over around, and I mean it's like I don't know, for some reason it's like they just had that similar like interaction with Calvin and Hobbes at some point. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Joey Featherton. We cannot forget Joey Featherton.
Let's not forget about
Yeah,
that.
Joey Featherton, voiced by Peter New.
Yeah, man.
One of those hipsters or hippies. I meant hippies. It's like a hippie.
Oh,
Yep.
and Steve the Cobra, voiced by Sam Vincent. Both of them doing an excellent job, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I thought they got someone completely different, man.
Nope.
They're really good voice actors.
It just shows how much Peter New's talent is there.
And they got range.
Unlike another show that shall not be named.
Yeah.
Just like
I think. Wait, which one? I have no idea.
Moving right along.
Oh yeah. Okay. May I add another positive? You know, my other positive is that you know the story aspect was actually like handled by M.A. Larson for this one, and particularly I would like to say this to him like in a pretty like probably remember well-known like quote for particularly, and I get to say is, well, thanks M.A. Larson for this moment right here with with the whole like scenario about Neil and Steve just interacting and all the biscuits just being hysterical with like trying to capture the Cobra. So yeah, this is I know what I meant to say is that M.A. Larson was involved with this episode for the story, but Ann Beecham wrote the teleplay for that. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's it called? If I have another positive, it would probably be. I had another one. I love the biscuits in this episode, but I think we already talked about them in the comedy.
Yeah.
Aspects of the. Yeah.
Well, I guess it was good that they didn't steal the whole antagonistic side of the story.
Yeah.
True that.
It was
it
was well balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was well balanced between Steve, the Cobra, and the biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen Reservoir so cool?
Mm-hmm.
In the park.
I have another positive, and there was a flashback moment with when Sunil was remembering about his like greatest moments with his friends, particularly because it just shows how it matters to him more than just hanging out with the raccoons who are trying to hold him still in case any cardboards will come back. But really, it's just a one-time occurrence, and he knows that they'll be fine, and the fact that he belongs with his LPS friends in the end.
Yeah, the flashback was a very nice moment in the episode. Like I said, I wasn't really super strong on the episode as much, but that flashback was a really good one. I still love when, of course, my favorite is still with Vinny, when Vinny's showing him some dance moves. He falls, and then Sunil just falls next to him. I thought that was very cool.
Yeah.
It's tickling Penny Ling.
Yeah. Adorable.
Adorable.
Yeah.
And oh, the moment with him and Pepper and Russell, I thought that was hilarious. The spray just hits the deal.
I remember that.
Brother's side. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess if that's all the positives, we can touch up on negatives.
The negatives.
I've got no negatives.
I got
Same
like
here. I don't think it at all.
yeah. Though I have like one minor nitpick, and it has to do with just how the bigger twins. I don't know. They were a bit rocky, like I don't know, from the first act. I'm just trying to capture the Cobras, but I know in the end they actually managed to balance that well, like because it's basically twins. Like they're just like basically just like, oh, we're trying to find the Cobra and stuff, and yeah, but I don't know, but it's just my minor nitpick for them. So yeah.
Yeah. I think Snake had a negative. If
I've got some negatives, but they're kind of like minor now, and it's like not that big of a deal.
Not that big of a deal. Alrighty then, sirs. If that's all we got for today, I believe we can go to our final synopsis thoughts. Little thingamajiggy.
Okay,
Final scores.
let's go to our final scores.
All right.
Let's do it. Final score. Really need a theme song for
Daniel,
final
you can go first, since you've been dying for this episode.
Overall, for me, it was a really good episode. I really had no negatives. I had a bunch of positives. I don't really have a whole lot of time to list them. And if I sound really quiet, my dad is sleeping, so I can't really be too loud. But yeah, so overall, really great episode. I have to give this a 9.5 out of 10.
Ooh.
I'm going to give this score. It's going to be a perfect 10 out of 10. When I first saw this episode, I gave it a perfect 10 out of 10. It's just I had nothing wrong with this. Good job, Mitch and Adam. You did a very good episode.
Mm-hmm. Thanks,
Wow.
Thanks, M.A. Larson.
Wow.
Yeah.
And thank you, Adam.
Thanks,
Chan.
Larson.
Say thanks.
Yeah.
Hold up. Thank you, B. Chan. Thank you, LNS, for believing in me.
Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
I will admit, when I first saw this episode, I thought it was alright, but after seeing it a second time, it was not as bad as I thought. I mean, great development for Sunil, funny interaction for him and Steve, and the plots came together very nicely. It was an awesome episode for me. So, final score 9 out of 10.
Well, with me, I think the episode is really good. I did have a negative, but I just don't know if it's a nitpick or not. But it just felt like it felt like Lights Camera Mongoose a little bit. But how can I say it? It felt like it with just slightly different things. But I still like that episode, and I really did like this one too. There was great development. Shivers was there at the end, said nothing, but a lot of cool things. Great episode. Yeah, 9.75 out of 10. Good development and flashback. Snake?
Yeah, I think this was a pretty good episode. I ranked it 25th on my list. I had some positives and some negatives, but yeah, this episode was overall a good episode. So I would give this an 8.5 out of 10.
Nice.
DC?
First time I ever saw the episode, I didn't really think much of it. I didn't really care for it at the time when it first aired, and having looked at it again, I guess I kind of like it a little bit more than what than when I did the first time. Just really thinking about Sunil this time around, seeing how he really developed in this episode, and seeing how the Biscuits did not, steal the whole, the conflict side of the story, which is what they've usually done in season 2. But yeah, this was a pretty good Sunil episode. Good episode all around, and Steve was great. Joey Featherton was definitely the star of the show as far as I'm concerned. He was best pet of the whole episode. Sorry, Penny, but you were replaced for this one episode. So overall, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10.
Clay?
Wait, Clay already did his.
I already did
You already
mine.
did?
Yeah.
Then let's throw the randomizer.
Randomizer!
Yay!
Oh,
We need some
boy.
theme for the randomizer.
We've got memes in your color.
Mean is in
That
your
was an
color.
alright episode.
Hey, that's good.
And
Good enough for me.
this was a very average episode for me, but we'll get to that when we'll do it.
But we'll wait till we get to one of my favorite Penny Ling episodes.
Yes.
Nope, for me, that still belongs to What's So Scared of the Jungle Everything.
Oh,
We'll
man.
see about that.
Okay, so why don't we do our sign-offs, Neil?
So this is Snail Nation 98.
Littlest Nintendo Shop, by the way. Go play the demo of Smash Brothers for the 3DS if you.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
And
I can see.
Snail Nation 98 approves. I played it yesterday. It's so good.
And Villager is extremely OP.
Mm-hmm.
Overpowered.
You got that right.
Yep. And this has also been
Winner's 28.
Of course, the great one. Downloads Bacon.
Your favorite CC Trainor-Ling.
Your favorite neighbor.
Yeah.
And this is the League of Pet Shoppers signing off, and also I will be back, and I will be back home for next week's review, and there will be a video this week I'll have on my solo channel. So we will see you guys later. This is League of Pet Shoppers signing off.
and Snake too, since he didn't give his outro. I tried to give him his. So we'll be seeing you all later.
Peace out, home slices.
Thanks,
Stay close.
M.A. Larson. And take care.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Adam Beach, and thank you, LNS, for believing in me.
Yes.